Did anyone hear feedback on that one again?
I did not personally.
You did not. I did again. So this is a thing. Gentle listeners and watchers.
This is your own personal hell, Davis.
Yeah. Every time we begin with a sound shared from our computer, I hear it echoing in 1,000 chambers.
As it should be.
So that's what I deal with. Hey, haven't we all been dealing with a lot?
Not me. What are you talking about? Life is perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're glad you could join us here. We are your friends. I am your sort of host MC, Davis Banta, and let's go around and just introduce ourselves. Who among us is your friend?
Why?
I'm your friend.
Magnifico improviser Danielle is your friend.
Me, Golly Jenkins, is your friend.
And I, Lizzie Prindle, am your friend.
I'm Carrie Browde. I'm your friend.
And for tonight, I am Eustace Conglutes, and I am your friend.
Folks call me Bobo.
Folks do. I call him Max Bennett-Parker, our brilliant music director, and I call Eustace Conglutz Andy Malcolm, the very Andy Malcolm who is our guest improviser performer tonight. Welcome, Andy.
From infamous
Thank you.
Los Angeles.
Ooh,
You can tell.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes. As anyone from California, just flames. Anytime that you see flames in the background, they're just like, oh, California,
like
Cali,
Yeah.
Cali dreams.
I just tried to get creative today, and it's the only thing that came to mind. This is fine.
I mean, it's
Are you at a gender reveal party?
yeah.
Snap.
Boy. So, yeah. For those of you, if there aren't any, let's be honest, there aren't. We're not reaching new audience at this point, but I feel like I feel the need to explain briefly. This is a live YouTube improvised show. Many nights we have improv and sketch and guests that may not just be improvisers. They may also be stand-up comedians or the like. Tonight, it is pretty much all an improvised show. We'll do some short form and some long form improv that will be based off of an interview with our fine guest, Andy Malcolm. And we're going to have a lot of fun because we need to do something Thursdays. Otherwise, we don't know what day it is.
That's true.
So we do this once a week.
We get
This
bored.
is our Thursday nights are our lodestar nights. It's how we frame the rest of our week.
Exactly.
It's the only way it makes sense.
Yeah.
They give me purpose so I don't just sit at home and eat chocolate.
Yeah. I wish I could say any of that was a joke, but for me, it's all true, for sure.
No, it's not true. I eat French fries.
Now,
I mean, I have a job, and this I
that's
only
true.
know it's Thursday because I'm here.
Carrie is actually, some of us are employed, some of us are not.
What losers?
Pinzu's here. I think this is Pinzu's third or fourth repeat appearance on our YouTube live stream. So let's give it up for Pinzu, guys.
Pinzu, thanks for tuning in more than once. Multiple.
We're glad we can help you know it's Thursday as well.
I don't.
We
How
love
does
you,
anyone
Pinzu.
know?
You're the best.
We're not here. But so how it works? Pinzu knew. Pinzu. How does it work?
He knows everything.
How do it work? Pinzu knew. Anyway,
Does Pinzu know what lurks in the hearts of men? That's the real question.
Pinzu, what lurks in the hearts of men? That will be the suggestion that we use for the first scene we're going to do.
Oh.
Anyone can suggest it. Specifically, we are asking Pinzu, but we will choose our favorite answer.
Which is Pinzu's. So.
I mean,
What lurks in the hearts of
possibly.
men?
Yeah.
What lurks in the hearts of men? So you can type that in the live chat, and we will use that as an inspiration for the first scene that we're going to do. It's actually called, the game is Last Line, First Line. It's basically just a series of unconnected scenes. When one scene reaches an endpoint, or whenever Max wants, he's going to play a specific note on his keyboard, and that's going to be that. And then that scene's over. A couple new people come in, however many it is. New scene starts, and they have to use the last scene sentence from the previous scene. It has nothing to do with anything. We're just going to cycle through a lot of fast scenes that way. So, what lurks in the hearts of men? Daniel, if anybody...
Yes, we have Pinzu did respond with companionship, and we also have animosity.
Ooh. Oh, such
Not
good
Sandra?
choices.
The two poles.
Why don't we do both?
Oh, polls do
Companionmosity.
lurk in the hearts of men.
Companionmosity. I do like
Oh, I
that.
love that. Is that like frenemies?
We'll find
Yes,
out.
It's the 19th century version of Frenemy.
Companionmosity. 2 players up to begin our first scene with the suggestion companionmosity.
I must tell you, Edward, I do love hating that blouse you're wearing.
Margaret, after 30 years of getting the pleasure of being married to you, I must say, you never cease to amaze me. And you never cease to bore me, either.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it truly amazes me the amount of ineptitude you seem to be able to fit into a single day.
Well, Margaret, I've got to say, something that's been on my mind for some time. When we first met, we met in that theater, and you were just booing the ingenue on stage, and I truly just fell in love with you, especially since I played across from her, and it's supposed to be very disrespectful.
Yes.
But something about you being so rude was... It just made me so horny.
Just made me so horny. I mean,
Yes. The works of War and Peace have that effect on many.
Dostoevsky, right? Who is that? What is that? Is that Polish?
It's whatever the mood fancies.
Does he have any more? Like, are there more you could give me? I can pay.
Some say there is, but they are less effective. But there is a mysterious one, long spoken of in myths and legends.
Does it have brothers in it?
It does.
Pretty hot for brothers.
It does indeed have brothers. Brothers playing a game of tag one summer that lasted 15 years.
Is it long? Is it hard to read?
The words used in it require 15 spoken languages to master.
15 spoken languages? No dead languages? No sign language?
It was his first novel. He was working on the dead languages.
That's okay. I mean, everybody needs a cheap lace sometimes.
Right. I mean, some say that the impact is a little short-winded. That the meaning of the piece comes up early on in the story, and the rest of it is just meandering.
You know, I'm used to things coming early, so if the meaning is there in the first several pages, I can deal with that.
Meaning is there on the first several pages. I can get with that.
So that's fine. I just encourage you to go beyond the dust jacket before you can begin your review.
No, the dust jacket is a page. The title is a page. The rest is just publication information. Good sir, I must refuse your manuscript.
No, please, just
And I
1 minute.
almost take insult that you seem to have published it before you brought it into my company.
Monsieur Michel, it was only to show initiative. I in no way did I mean to offend you. Look, I know you're a man that wants what he wants and he takes it. And I knew that this is what you want, but I must encourage you to look beyond the 4 words to get the substance of what I'm trying to bring you.
Oh, God.
It's about 2 brothers fishing on Mars in the year 2125. This is a complete redefinition of the genre. The brothers, father-son love on another planet.
I'm going to stop you there. Father-son love is in vogue right now, but Mars, People have had enough with Mars. They're bored. They're bored with Martians. What can I say?
Well, look, I mean, the descriptions of the planet are fairly generic. I could turn it into a Saturn moon, perhaps.
Okay.
It'd take me a week.
Saturn moon. Good. Could it make a water park?
Could it make a water park? Right? Like if we cleared out all the buildings, can you see it? Huh?
I mean, it would have to have a pretty specific theme, because of all the gators in the lake. But I don't see why not, as long as we got the proper insurance.
I mean, that Ninja Warrior type of stuff is pretty popular. Perhaps if we made like a game with it.
Oh, that is true.
I think what we could do is we could keep the gators and we can keep all the water here in what's this called, the Everglades. And
aren't you glad to be in the Everglades? That's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's a good idea.
Now, would there be a kissing cousin discount? Because that's going to be a question that we get.
That's kind of the only reason that we get so much business at our at our original site is because all the cousin stuff.
Okay. And now, would they bring their own gators for this competition, Tyler?
I don't think so. I think we've got so many gators in here already. It's just what's the use? And then we can charge for the gators.
Okay. And Malcolm, what do you know about this warrior stuff? Because I'm not sure what it takes to do that. Would they need to compete in something?
It's basically like an obstacle course race, except the obstacles are improbable for anybody to reasonably achieve and attain without rigorous training in very specific portions of their body.
Like a third grade reading level. Got it.
Like a third grade reading level.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
My son is not. He looks older, but he's just very slow.
Well, is this in there?
Yeah, there he is.
This
Hi,
the little
sweetie.
fella?
Hello. Yes.
How you doing, little buddy?
Yeah, there's
I'm
a
fine,
good
thanks.
boy.
Yeah, he does seem a little slow. Yeah.
I know.
And nice weather we're having, isn't it?
The sun is out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he did good
now,
today.
yeah.
That was a good answer.
Ooh, what a Dumbo. What a right-out Dumbo.
I know.
Perfect, yeah.
I shouldn't have drank. Dang it.
Well, I mean, you think you shouldn't have, but I think you should have, because I'd love to, I'd love to bring this guy into the mafia.
Really?
Yeah, I think it'd be great.
Okay.
Wouldn't you like that, little buddy? You wanna be a stooge? You wanna be a henchman?
I love stooges.
My
Yes.
little Stoogey. Now,
Yeah.
what kind of benefit program are we talking medical, Are we talking like
Yeah, a medical package. If he gets shot more than three times, we'll bury him.
Oh.
You know.
That's thoughtful.
Yeah, exactly. So we got that covered, and he can pull out as many teeth as he wants from anyone, basically.
Wow.
So I think it's a pretty good dental plan as far as I know. So that works for the both of yous.
Okay.
What do you think, little buddy?
Okay. Let's talk peas and carrots. All right.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and
How
carrots.
much we talking here? Like per body, in theory. How much?
Per body, we like to go per pound.
Oh.
And we like to do about 3 or 4 a week body, so that poundage adds up. So you can see our rates here.
Well.
But I'd be ready to sign
I finally have a use for all my fat friends. This is great news.
anyone you want, anyone else.
Wonderful.
All right,
Thank you.
just gonna give the little fella a little practice gun here, a little couple of brass knuckles.
Yeah. There you
And
go.
if you don't mind, we'll give him a test drive. We'll just
Oh, okay.
meet up some folks and be on our way and back in touch with you tonight.
Great. Thank you, guys. All right, we'll be home by 8, honey, and I'll have lasagna in the oven, okay?
Okay.
All right, little buddy. Let's get cracking some skulls. This away. This, yeah, it's a little slow. Yeah, there we go. That was
Hey.
last line, first line.
So I got a little call to action right now, Davis.
Ooh.
I have a little call to action right now. Yo, everybody in the audience, if you like that performance, you know what you can do? You can hit that subscribe button. You can ring that notification bell. You can post in the comments and go ahead and tell all your friends. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's
What's
grow
else, though?
your friend army.
other
And
friends.
if you hit subscribe in the next 10 minutes, you get to be a lieutenant in the Your Friend Army. Hit that subscribe.
You can't get a better deal than that, folks.
You told me I could be the lieutenant. God dang it!
Yeah.
Hit that
Daniel.
subscribe.
That outranks me.
Well, we'll have
I'm okay
a
with that.
discussion, and one of us may be dead by the end. We'll never know who.
That's still happening, right? Cool.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Woo!
Let's go,
Awesome.
buddy.
Yes.
Hell yeah. It's Thursday.
Alrighty. Next up, we're gonna do a game called Playbook, which I think we got Carrie and Daniel.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just gotta I gotta really quickly step into my library.
Indeed, and she is an expansive library. She'll
As
pull
she's
a
doing
book
that,
from.
Can we get a
Um,
random numbered page from the audience?
Of any page, just kind of anything from
Yeah, any- in like a
1
1
to
through-
60, maybe, or 50.
Okay.
So
okay.
they're all going to be like
We got
plays.
42,
Great.
obviously.
Because it's the life, answer. It's a
Right.
life universe.
All right. And Carrie, Andrew, why don't you help out with this for a second, if you would? Carrie, can you hold now? Carrie, you have 2 books.
Oh,
Or do you grab?
I had
Great.
chosen.
You chose one. Great. Turn
But
to
sure.
page 42. And Andrew, why don't you tell? Okay, Andrew, pick a book.
Oh, the blue
Left
one.
or
Very
right?
nice.
Blue
Very
one.
nice.
Oh.
Yes.
And Carrie, turn to page 42.
Did I say blue? I meant the white one. The white one is so much nicer. That was
Too late.
a joke. The blue one- the blue
Oh
one's where we're
my
going.
God.
Page 42 and the blue one is exactly what I meant.
Blue one.
42 in the blue. Carrie's going to scroll down the page,
42.
and Andrew, let her know when to stop scrolling, if you can even see.
I
And
cannot,
if you
but
guys
now
have
would
not
be
seen
good.
Playbook, the way this is going to work, all of Carrie's lines are going to come from the play that she is reading from, and I will have to make those lines work for whatever the scene is that we built together.
Now,
go
Carrie,
ahead.
is good time.
Suggestion,
Yeah, it's
Davis.
a good time to stop. For
Can we get a suggestion
I haven't
for
started yet.
something you found in a box on the street?
Box content.
My
So that will
favorite
be
kind.
What is this box content I found here?
indeed. That'll be the inspiration for the scene. Carrie has to read anything that's on the page 42, wherever she stopped, and Daniel has to make it make sense.
Also, if you can guess which play I am reading from, because it is a real play, throw it in the comments.
If you can guess, we'll send you something from our shop.
Yeah.
It may not be the most
I'll pay
expensive
for it.
thing, but we'll send you something from our merch shop. Why not?
No Googling.
Old
We
Bee
got-
Gees records and a duck are suggestions. Old Bee Gees records or a duck.
I'm just going to go with the duck.
A duck.
A duck.
A duck.
Duck.
Whenever you're ready to leave the scene, Davis.
Oh, can you still see me? Sorry. I have a
So you found me. After all this time, hidden away in this box in the middle of the suburbs. Wah.
I hadn't started yet.
Well, the search is completed, and I will give you one wish. Anything that you desire is yours for plucking my dowie under feather.
Are you counting that?
The explanation is a freebie. Everybody wishes they could understand why there's a duck in the box, so I decided to let that one slide.
Foul.
How dare you? I am a fine aviary bird.
Foul.
You speak to your mother with that mouth. Yes. Well, I see not everybody's as woke as they wish they could be.
I'm not gonna play if you're gonna be like that.
Just look, it's a hot day. Okay, I just want to know. What's the wish? What can I get you? Anything that lets me get back in the box. The box is a nice air temperature controlled environment, and you're just laying it all out. Quack.
Why?
Because I'm a duck. There's a little pond in here. I got some grass I can hide in. I got like one of those hunting duck decoys in case I get lonely. I got it made in this box. I'm not flying south, I'll tell you that.
Why not?
It's not because I'm a lame duck that can't fly, had his wings clipped at the tender age of 15, stuck in the city, forever wondering what life would be like with wind beneath his wings.
What does it all add up to?
A whole lot of garbage, huh? Why would I want none of that when I got a box in the city?
Were you addressing me?
No, it's fine. My problems don't matter anyway. I'm just shackled to this life of wish fulfillment for everybody but myself. Who indeed? Who am I?
Know. Why do you ask?
Because my wish is that I wouldn't have to ask to be noticed.
Are you serious?
It's true. People only ever come to look for me because they hear I grant wishes. Not because they want my companionship.
That rhetoric?
Does it look like rhetoric?
No. Statement.
Go ahead. Take your selfie pictures to prove to the rest of the world that it happened.
What's the matter with you today?
It's my 37th birthday.
When?
Today.
What?
No, yeah, seriously.
I'm dead?
It can feel like that when you're in
Yes
a
or
magical
no?
duck's birthday. But I assure you, you're not dead. It's just life can't get better than this. Am I right?
Is there a choice?
The choice is whatever you wish for.
You're a god.
Yeah. Obviously, I grant wishes. That's the most
Foul.
anybody's ever asked me about my. God damn it!
No non sequiturs.
I thought we were bonding here, and then you come out with this foul shit again.
What's your name?
My name, Magnolia is my name.
What's yours?
Magnolia. Magnolia. My name's Magnolia.
What's your name when you're at home?
Paul. Just Paul. It's a lot easier and faster to say.
Is it different at home?
No. Nobody asks me for anything at home. I get to just kick off my water shoes and have some grub. Watch some late night with Conan O'Brien. He's a genius, you know.
Matters?
Yeah, a couple.
Doesn't it matter to you?
Yeah.
Then
I've
why
done
should
it.
Matter.
You're right. It's not what I wanted in my life. I spent so much time just day in, day out doing the same routine over and over again. I just thought that was what I needed.
Yeah, what does it matter why?
It doesn't. None of this matters. This box doesn't matter. Your wishes don't matter.
Doesn't it matter why it matters?
You're right. It's all a societal construct to keep me contained instead of going out and visiting the Grand Canyon like I always wanted.
And what's the matter with you?
I'm only here trying to serve people and trying to serve myself. I'm a duck, damn it.
It doesn't matter.
Just because I don't got wings, don't mean I can't travel. I got feet.
Rules.
You're right. You know what?
Clever.
Fuck this place. Fuck your wish. I'm going to the Grand Canyon.
I take my hat off to you. Shake hands.
The end. Playbook. And we haven't had any guesses for what the play was.
Oh.
What was the play?
Oh, we do have a guess. It's Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Bam! That is
Bam.
right.
Oh,
What are you, a
that-
Tom Stoppard
All right.
stan?
Well, we'll get that
Whoa.
that clever person will get something from our merch shop. But I know who they are, so
Yeah.
we'll figure it out after.
Who was it?
Gail.
Yay!
Speaking of merch, that's one
Yeah.
way to help contribute
I'll
to
needle
this
point you
free
something.
show. Shh, shh, shh. I'm spritzing. I'm trying to get money. This has been a free show for y'all, but you can support us by going to our, I don't know, I'm combining lots of things. You can go to our Facebook page, and our website is of Redbubble, where you can go to our merch shop and pick and purchase anything with some of our logo art, anything from masks to shirts to little pillows and a clock that doesn't have hours on it. I don't know.
It's
It's
Why
just
not?
hands. It's just minute hands.
It's just minute and hour hands with our logo on it. I didn't design it, but Lizzie has a little notebook with our tasteful logo designed by Katie Winkler. Right there, our tentacle skull logo.
So
One
it's
way-
there.
So what you're
It's a
saying is
clock.
it doesn't have numbers on it.
It doesn't have numbers. No.
Yeah. So if you never need to know the precise time, if you only ever need to know, an approximation, then
Yeah.
you're in good hands with us. your
That's
friends.
it. Yep.
Just
Ta-da!
like we approximately always appear sharp at 7 p.m.
Yeah. Give or take a minute.
That's
or two.
when.
We go by the clock. We go by our very own clock.
You can also donate by
Friendly
Venmo
clocks.
The
at
approximate clock.
yourfriends.com. Yep. Venmo at your friends. Do.
Venmo
We
your
accept-
friends and your friends.
Anything via that, or there's an Eventbrite link in the description, which you can also donate that way by purchasing a ticket at any price. It's just donate level. So, but we'll be here anyway, doing comedy every week at 7 p.m. And we're going to move on to our next game, which is our last short form game for the evening before we go to the long form. This is called Oscar Moment. Daniel, why don't you, can you sum up maybe? Describe Oscar Moment for them.
All right. First of all, why don't you ask for a suggestion to give our audience time to write that in?
Should I do it? Oh, I was going to
Yes.
give you the honor.
No, I'm going to describe the game. You ask for the suggestion.
Okay. Let's give a suggestion for a very boring activity. Something with no drama in it whatsoever. Is like nothing interesting in it. Is just kind of repetitive and uninteresting. So that's what we're going to use to start the scene. And Daniel will tell you why.
All right. And in the scene, we're going to have Davis and Jacob. They will be performing a very mundane scene. An everyday life conversation will ensue. At some point, Max will play some music that will inspire a monologue from one of the players. They will have the spotlight of the scene, and they will take that moment to really, really try to convince the Oscar committee that they deserve an Oscar this year with the performance that they are going to give you. And then once their scene is done, once their moment's over, they will go back to the scene, and the other player will at least have at least one opportunity to convince the Oscar nomination committee that they deserve that Oscar.
We have. Looks like we have a few suggestions. Gonna go with maybe hedge trimming. How's that sound to you, Jacob? Hedge trimming.
Yeah.
Sound boring to you?
Sounds very, very boring. Mr. Spot right up there.
Oh, where?
Mr. Spot right up there to the left-hand corner.
Good eye.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm.
It's kind of an approximation of a turtle.
Yeah.
I
Kind of
mean,
more of a tortoise, maybe.
you think?
I think just because in size.
I could slim the shell, maybe. Where tortoise would be.
Yeah.
Turtle is more.
Well, I think it's got a good shape. Well,
Okay, so leaf shell is more on the legs and the depth of the belly.
I think it just needs to be done better. You know, I guess that could be said with a lot of things. You know, the way I dress and the way I treat others, and I could have taken more care. Maybe with my daughters. Maybe with Angelica. Thing is, I kept on seeing the dynamics. I kept on seeing the coming home late. I kept on seeing, all the things that I wanted to see. I was trimming away at these relationships, just like you're trimming away at this here hedge. And I was trimming, and it became smaller. My world became smaller, and there was less to look at. There was less to hold on to at night. There was less to think of. If I could just have my hedge back, if I could have my life back, my God, I would do anything for that. Because you got to be satisfied, Tim. You got to be satisfied with the things that you have. This is something that my father told me because he did the same thing. And this ain't something that's passed down through genes. This is something that's passed down by learning and watching. So learn from me. Don't trim away too much. Because you're going to lose the whole goddamn tortoise.
How about I make it a pig?
That's a good idea. I like pigs.
Yeah.
I also thought they were pretty cute.
Yeah. They're loyal.
I didn't know that.
Pigs are smart animals, and they develop relationships with their owners, I read.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of still like a animal. You see, it's got the torso is a similar shape as a tortoise, but
it is still an animal, yes.
You can see I tried to add some intelligence to the eyes.
I could tell.
I just last pig I looked into. I looked into the eyes of one. It was a county fair, and I wasn't expecting anything. I mean, I eat bacon and ham like any other God-fearing man in this country, and yet when I looked into the eyes of that pig, I swear to God, I saw the same intelligence that guided my estranged uncle that made up our family fortune. We don't talk about him, you see, because of the rift between him and his brother, and that were my father. You see, my uncle and my father went into business together. Oh, you think it's the oldest story in the books. You think they're going to betray each other and fight over the company, and it's sad to say it is true. But not for the usual reasons. You see, it was my uncle died early. he was never a man for family like my father was. My father always came home on time and tried to make room for the kids and the wife, and my uncle was left to pick up the slack. I'm sure the company made us riches for a while, but god damn, it killed the man. And it's the first dead body I saw. We were coming to pick him up at the factory to take him to a picnic. Picnic for all the family. Things had been tense, and my dad playfully, he knew I liked how the machines worked, and he said, go fetch your uncle, and I went. And I went to the shearing shop where he would buzz through the metals to make the devices, and I saw his dead body there. Suffered a heart attack and fell onto the blade. At first I just saw the slumped over body. Thought he was sleeping, and I nudged him and it fell over. Then I saw the pooled blood. And then I saw his head had fallen onto the saw and he had been decapitated. God help me, I looked into his eyes. That was what I saw in that pig at the county fair. So you see, they got little smarts to them. They're not just simple animals.
Yeah, you know what else you could do is you could just do an orange, shape.
Oh, like the fruit.
Like the fruit. I don't know how you would convey the color orange through a pattern.
I'd probably use another plant and kind of grow it, maybe insert it in the mouth.
That sounds too interesting to me.
Okay.
Hey, sorry, George, are you done with the gardening yet? My dad wanted me to ask you because he wants to pay you. Then we want to go to Coldstone later. So.
Well, I mean, George has just been guiding me on how to do the things. Hey, I'm Tim. I'm actually the groundsman, but we could take a break. Take a break, maybe take 5. Yeah. I'll take off, get lunch.
Sure. Where's your daddy?
All right, I'm going to get a little lunch.
He's in the house, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna get him on out here? Sure.
So wait, you're George? I know.
I'm George. He's Tim.
Okay.
Oh, you must be Daddy.
Bell, yeah. Y'all done out there in the front yard with them topiary boys?
We're still talking.
You told me to tell them that we're going to Coldstone.
Right. Right, we are going to Coldstone. About time we went to Coldstone, you see. No, we've been talking about it for a long time, Belle, and well, anyways, you just listen to me talk. Maybe you can finish packing up just here in the front porch. Make sure you grab everything from the bathroom. Go to the closet, pick out them family albums. Don't go in that backyard. I don't want your mama knowing we've gone. Belle, look at me. Come here. I want to talk to you for a second. Put it down. I know I've been hard on you about the ice cream. And in some strange way, I've been building up to this moment. See, I knew that the past is going to catch up to us. Hun, your mom didn't die in the freak fire. Your mom died saving my life. Small town, Twin Lakes, Minnesota. See, we was sharing an ice cream, 8 months pregnant with you. My dumb ass thought it'd be fun to go and twirl around on the ice, and well, I ended up falling in. Your mama, God bless her soul, she came out running, pregnant as all hell, right on that lake. She came out, she grabbed at me, pulled me back to the shore. I was shook up, I was shaking, I caught my breath, I turned around and she had fallen. And I stood there. I stood staring at your mom. And I knew that I just made a terrible mistake. And so I rushed to the hospital, and she's dead on arrival. But we managed to get you, and I saw you, and I thought I would never, ever let anything happen to this child. And so I tried to dote on you everything I could. I tried to give you all the toys, all the candy, all the dresses, all the hell. I got you a BB gun for your 16th birthday because you was it. And I just couldn't bring myself to let you have ice cream and going ice skating. And so now that I've got this cancer here, I figure it might be time for us to go do what I've been holding you back from. Maybe not come back. So why don't you wrap up?
I felt like I shouldn't have been.
Wait,
there for
what?
That. I'm just gonna let you two of you talk this through.
Yeah, well, thanks, George. I appreciate
Okay.
that.
All right, take
very
care
much.
now.
Thank you. Take care. Yeah, be well.
Wait. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was
You were texting. You were texting. You talking to that boy Harrison again?
Maybe. I just really like Harrison, but I don't like him. I think I might well, for a while I liked my math teacher, Mr. Garrison, but then I don't know, I really started to like Marjorie from my bio class, and now I'm just really confused, and I feel so many emotions, and now you have cancer, and I'm just, I just know I want to have sex with something or someone, but I don't know who, and I don't know how to deal with you dying. And does life ever feel less fucked? Does it ever get to a point where you're like, oh, life's okay and I don't feel like a loser anymore? Does it just continue on and you don't know what to say to Marjorie or to Mr. Garrison? Even though you sent him nudes that one time and he never responded. Anyway, I'm really glad we're going out to ice cream, but honestly, I'm just really thinking about who I am right now, and I'm not even sure if I want to be dairy free or not. So I guess I kind of hope you stick around and don't die, because I love you, but also I'm just super confused and I need someone who knows stuff. Yeah.
I was just down the road, walking, talking, wish-giving duck here, traveling duck.
Ew, Dad! Ew, it's talking! Oh, God! Is it like an alien?
I noticed,
go inside, get the double barrel.
Yeah,
What in the hell's wrong with you, son? Get off my front lawn.
I noticed you guys might need some help, and I figured it's been a while since I've granted a wish. So if there's a wish that could fix some of your problems that are ailing you, I'm here.
Dad, I got the gun!
Y'all know how to make this a turtle?
I think we got that covered. Why don't you shoot that thing, hon?
Yeah.
I mean, he can make it a turtle.
But no, imagine a really good turtle, like tortoise, closer to tortoise.
I don't have
it's a bit small
time to
for a
think about all
tortoise,
these
I mean.
wishes. I'm a man
I'm
going
a
to get
duck.
some
Wait,
ice
are
cream.
we doing wishes or are we shooting him?
You get that BB gun down here, sweetheart. You get that out of here, okay?
Yeah, look, I overheard their conversations, and I just thought there was something that a wish could do to. They seem like nice people.
Oh, you get wishes?
Just
like when kids have cancer, make a wish?
you could say that. a bit more
Oh.
magic, genie-ish.
Wow.
Now,
I got a crazy idea if y'all want to hear it.
Yes. Hear him
Yeah,
out.
all right.
Sure.
I think
okay.
it's my
Yeesh,
suggestion. George, I know there's got to be some reason that you've been so focused on this topiary animal. And I know what I've been doing has not been up to the satisfaction of what you seem to need. But I get a sense that this magic duck, if you think hard enough about what you really, really need, this duck might just be able to conjure up the topiary that you seem to need emotionally and spiritually.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you're all just willing to give it a try, I think it might just work.
We can try it. Verbal works too, but I mean, if you want to do the whole,
Let's just look into George's mind because he's not
all
very
right.
expressive with his words. Think hard. There you go. It's a dog with his leg up.
That's fucking incredible!
check, please.
Ta-da!
So inspirational.
Wow.
So it's so gorgeous.
Wow.
So if
I
you
like
could
the
see
angle
whole
that they're
thing.
looking at that dog with.
Mhm.
Really,
He's so
that's not
proud.
the traditional angle you get of a peeing dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more
Exactly.
junk, which is always
Yeah.
good.
All of it. I think.
Go. Completed the thread. The narrative thread was completed.
Mhm.
Now, for our final game of the evening, we're going to go into a long form. So we're going to actually have a little chat with Andy. If you have a question for our guest improviser, Andy Malcolm,
Any question? No question too personal.
yes, we've discovered this in rehearsal. Just ask any kind of question, and we'll pitch it to him, and we'll discuss it a little bit, and we'll just get some little factoids or interesting stories from it. And that will then inspire what we do for our long form. And oh, that's interesting. Okay. If anyone else can see, I can't. I've done something so I can't quite see the comments. So
No, we still. Okay, how did the
Okay, I
fire
hit
start,
it.
and why
That's what we
didn't
do.
you start it? That's our first question that we got
that's a
coming
good
in.
question. How did the fire start, and
You
why
start.
didn't you start it? Andy, do you know the Billy Joel song "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
I've heard it. Yes.
You've
Yes,
heard
I
it.
have. Absolutely.
And
It
would you
was
say
always
it's your
burning since the world's been turning.
Right.
right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Now, are you a big fan of Billy Joel?
No. No, absolutely
okay.
not. Yeah. No, not that I have a problem with it, Max. I see you there. I'm not
Bye.
trying to I'm pointing you out that look of disappointment. But no, I just haven't had that exposure.
I mean,
Andy, I feel like you're profiling me just because I play the piano.
No, you just had this look in your face. I felt. Look, I'm sorry if it was misplaced.
face
I'm
looked
I
like,
promise you,
oh,
I
okay.
promise you, I had no face.
I mean, okay.
Okay,
So you say
okay,
you
okay.
haven't had that musical explosion of Billy Joel. Like, what's your earliest musical explosion that you can recall?
earliest musical explosion.
Explosion.
So we are saying
This
explosion.
is the words
not
he used.
exposure.
Starting the fire. Starting the fire. We're
Yeah.
keeping-
Okay. So when I was 8 years old, I saw NSYNC in concert.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. And the
asshole.
opening act was Britney Spears.
Oh,
that
shit.
was.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That
You
was-
saw
Was that back
Britney
when they were like
Spears in
dating or whatever?
Yeah. It was Atlanta, Georgia. I think it was the fall of 1998, if I recall.
Was it
And
hot?
They were like,
they were everything to
I was
us
in
at
eighth
that
grade.
point in
That
time. I mean,
Yeah.
at that point, like NSYNC was, you heard it was coming out of every radio, of every car, every building you walked into. Merchandise was being sold at like Target, wherever you were at. But Macy's in Atlanta apparently had this special for the tour of Atlanta for NSYNC, where if you bought like $150 worth of goods, then you would get a ticket to this
You
show that was
bougie
being filmed.
bitch.
So because I was 8 years old and buying $150 worth of my own goods at Macy's,
Did you do this with your own Macy's credit card?
absolutely no. At that
No.
time, I was fully stacked. No, so I got my mother like dashed between lines and ended up getting this a couple of tickets for the show. And all I can remember is really big lines and seeing sort of a strange parking garage, and the show was running late, and it was sort of it's a weird place for a stage. And then the announcer announced that the opening act was going to be somebody named Britney Spears.
Oh, you were not familiar with this person at the time? This was a person named Britney Spears.
Yes, this is a person named Britney Spears. I know she was a big deal at that point, but my radar hadn't happened for some reason. And
you were 8.
I was 8, exactly. But this is when my life changed, because Britney Spears came out wearing a yellow boa constrictor and a bikini.
No.
Dance.
No.
Oh, his first musical explosion.
Way.
I get it.
Wait, no. 98?
Yeah. Because we got backstage passes for afterwards, and I met them and had them sign a picture. It was in 98.
The boa constrictor signed the picture.
I was about to ask, did you meet the constrictor?
No, he's the only entity I got nervous around, to be honest. That was the one.
That makes sense.
Well, you have to sign a form, so you can't look at the boa constrictor in the eyes.
Doesn't like being.
You can't talk to it at craft
I think
services.
he was on break at that point, anyways. So yeah, it was really.
Do you think it was the same boa constrictor from the video, or that there's just one famous boa constrictor that was carted from town to town?
Was it the same boa constrictor from the 2001 VMAs?
All right.
I think I've
Antle's?
seen enough Tiger King to know that it's just
Good
Doc
question.
Antle's yellow boa constrictor. I think it's that.
And he'd be like, they're all the same. It's just the yellow boa constrictor. Just grab a yellow. They have a bin of yellow boa constrictors. You just grab one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So who is your favorite NSYNC boy that you were so stoked to meet?
That's a good question.
Oh, at the time, I think it was probably JC. I like JC the most. That or Chris was pretty cool. Joey was pretty cool too, I think. So it was between JC and Joey.
I thought you said Jay-Z. I was like,
Just Jason.
Yeah, it says NSYNC.
care about you
He
very
had a
much,
little
but
stint in the
he's
Backstreet Boys in NSYNC.
He had an entire
50 Cent
album
was
with
pretty
Linkin
cool.
Park.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. After Britney Spears was 50 Cent. So
Yeah.
what is your favorite NSYNC song?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Let me ask myself 10 years ago. What?
And was it just
Bye,
any?
bye. I mean, no, it's just like it was any. It was any. I mean, bye would be, whatever.
Gonna do a follow up. What's your familiarity with Bill? Any familiarity with Billy Joel now versus then?
The drunk that's crashing into buildings
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Absolutely. I like that guy.
Yeah.
That's fun. As far as I know, he hasn't killed anybody yet, or done so it's just sort of wild and kooky until something bad happens.
Would you go to a show with Billy Joel and NSYNC playing, and who do you think would open and who would close?
Yes, I would go. Who would open? I'm gonna give that to Wolfgang, like Tyler the Creator, and then closing the show would. Honestly, I think it would just be Billy Joel. Like I think he would pretend to leave, come back, do an encore that lasts.
NSYNC would be kind of in the middle as like the lettuce of this sandwich.
Totally, just like in the smoke machine fog.
I feel like the sandwich is like putting jelly with like tuna
Mayonnaise?
salad. I like tuna salad. I love tuna salad. I love jelly, but we don't.
What if it was like jellied red pepper jelly or something? It's not like a sweet jelly. It's more like a texture that
totally.
augments flavor.
Isn't NSYNC the red pepper jelly of
Well,
music,
yeah, right.
anyways?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a fair point. Wait, not the red chili pepper. Oh no, that's not fair.
I have a question for you, because it's judging by your age. I understand you don't know that much about Billy Joel, but there is a female Billy Joel who's younger. Her name is Lindsay Lohan. And I'm wondering,
Interesting criteria.
dude, DUIs on Long Island, they're neck and neck.
Okay.
Would you rather go see NSYNC with Lindsay Lohan or go see Britney Spears with Billy Joel?
Like, are you asking like if they're
my
if,
companion?
Like,
Yeah.
like as your guest to see them. You're gonna go backstage at some point.
Okay.
Look, Lindsay Lohan's such a hot mess right now. I got to see that. So I don't care what combination or concert it is. If
Fair.
I am going out with Lindsay Lohan, I'm going, with like a pen and pad and
just like shit's gonna go down, and you're like,
You're
I'm
not
gonna
moving.
remember this somehow.
yeah, I'm gonna
You're
go
going
after
out.
you
You're
somehow.
not moving out.
I have to
Right.
ask Andy, was there any moment or moments in your life where you had any social pressure or shame that made you deny your love of NSYNC?
I'm glad you qualified the end of that question with so you know what? I think I'm no, but what I did happen was there was the fan offs. So, in 1999, early 2000s, if you would say somebody, oh yeah, I've seen NSYNC in concert and I met them, right? Then anybody who considered themselves to be a real NSYNC fan would begin grilling this child about, whether or not they really
They were all
deserved
children.
to meet them, and like that, how many times they've listened to X album or whatever, and what tattoos they guys had, and
What's the oldest person you got into that fight with?
she was quite a bit older than me, probably by like 5 or 6 years, which when you're 10 and they're 16,
That's a lot.
might as well be getting into it with an adult.
We have one last question from Benjamin Canant in the chat, and then we're going to go to a scene. What does a boy band smell like?
Ooh, that's a
If
good
you
question.
remember.
Love that question.
Mhm.
Flowers.
It was a very floral aroma.
Very floral.
Mm.
I don't know whether it was the hairspray or whether or not it was
Mm.
personal body choices, but it's they definitely. I have this weird, distinct memory of there being like a floral essence of it.
Well, they probably get sent a lot of flowers, right?
That's
That's-
probably also
yeah.
true.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Makes
Hmm.
perfect sense.
They may also have had some kind of, something in their writer saying,
Only flowers of this.
Yeah,
Like,
you have
only
to
flowers.
spray certain flower essence when these 5 sweaty men come back into a
Yeah.
Yeah,
space
right.
with a whole bunch of children. Yeah, I think that's probably.
Exactly. A lot of people do that. I've read like some of the things are like to test that people actually read the writers.
Oh yeah, with the M&Ms, the guys with the
Some
M&Ms.
of it's because
Yeah,
some they're like,
Halo.
oh, these guys want old green M&Ms or whatever. It's like it's
Mhm.
actually just to make sure that they fucking read it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because one of the dudes like almost died or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You
yeah,
can die
that's
from
exactly
too
what
much
happened.
green M&Ms.
Yeah.
it's
Andy,
green
if
that
I-
gets you.
If I just want to, if you want to learn more about Billy Joel, may I recommend working as a working in a piano bar, because then you'll learn about all the Billy Joel you could ever want to experience for 1,000 lifetimes. So,
Wait, so Max, did I point you out thinking that I'd offended you and in fact like raised some sort of trauma? You're
you may have, but it's okay. It's an understandable. Of course, I think most people, just based on even just glancing knowledge of me and my wife, would just presume that I enjoy Billy Joel.
And that you would give us a heart attack.
Yeah, or etc.
I'm not
No.
gonna lie. I'm now
this-
second guessing myself. That is Billy Joel, not Bruce Springsteen.
That is
That's
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
That is Billy Joel.
God.
Okay.
Not in the
not the
stratosphere.
boss.
Yeah.
Springsteen, no.
I'm just imagining Max's personal hell, which is performing like Billy Joel and
You don't have to imagine it.
No, it's
done it.
It's real.
It's Billy Joel
I've been there
drunk,
and back.
shoving
Yeah.
him cash in his
Max
face. Like,
would
play
much
piano,
prefer
man.
performing
Totally.
NSYNC.
Tell
I
me
would
why.
love to see Max and Billy Joel alone
an
in
NSYNC
a
song?
room, just Max at a piano and Billy Joel with a bottle of vodka and a wad of cash, and just see what happens. I would
He's just
love.
Throws cash. He's like, play it again. He drinks straight from the bottle.
Oh my God, poor Max.
Billy Joel. I mean, now I don't have anything personally against the man. I think probably
My favorite member of NSYNC.
if he has any amount of humanity left in him, I don't think he would. I think he would also prefer never to hear piano.
Probably right. But as we know, because he looks like Darth Vader without his helmet off, he is more machine than man now.
Yeah.
The remnants of him.
Yeah.
Can I revisit an earlier question because I need a clarification? Did they ask your favorite NSYNC member when they asked who your favorite was that it, or was it are you a
Favorite NSYNC.
yeah, like I know what Spice Girl I am because I was born in the 80s.
Jerry.
Interesting.
Jerry.
This is the last question, then let's get to a scene.
Yeah. So which NSYNC member are you? Or Spice Girl?
Who is the Joey? Definitely. I like which Spice Girl am I?
Spice Girl are you?
I think I'd be Baby Spice. I think probably. I think I'd like to think of myself as a posh Spice, but I think in fact I'd either be a baby or
we all want to think of ourselves as posh.
Or whatever Jerry was, whichever one.
Ginger.
Ginger. Thank you.
That's who I am. I'm
Lizzie's Ginger.
Alrighty.
Spice.
All right. Well, I'll take Baby. Yeah.
Interesting
I'll just-
exploration of bands and statuses.
I don't know about any of that, but as far as Ninja Turtles, I'm Donatello. Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, fair.
Dead fucking corpse, Max. Over my dead corpse.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I'm the
See you in
manhole
the
cover.
sewers.
Eustace Conglutz.
Glutes.
That is indeed
refuse
your.
to say
like
my last
gluten.
name
If that is
correctly.
indeed.
Conglutes, sir.
Conglutes, thank you.
Like gluten.
If that is indeed your name, give us a location for the first scene for our long form, which we'll cobble together from the information gleaned from this conversation.
The marina.
The marina. You know which one. We begin our tale at the marina.
Such a beautiful day in the marina. I wish I hadn't.
Rough
spent-
crowd in that piano bar. Oh, sorry. Stand too close. I can move over here. I'm just taking a smoke break.
Can I bum one of those? Sorry, I'm having a really hard day.
Yeah, no. Here.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks. Is this menthol?
Sorry, it's all I can afford.
It's just like
It's
really,
minty.
It's like peppermint menthol though. Like
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's not a posh menthol.
How festive.
Yeah. I mean, gosh. You think I like to think I'd be a guy who could smoke posh menthols, but all I got
Only
are
baby menthols.
Only baby menthols. That's why they're so short. You take a couple puffs and they're gone.
I know the feeling. I really wanted to spend enough money at this store so that I could get a ticket to go see this concert, and instead I went to the wrong store. It is what it is.
It's an American tragedy.
Do you have a light?
Of course. There you go. Yep. Yeah, we'll do that one. There we go.
Thanks.
Just figuring out how to stage it.
It's hard. We don't want any
Yeah.
welfares. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll just never get my shot, to maybe go backstage and meet my idol.
Who's your idol?
My idol?
Yeah, that's who you're.
It's this drag queen. Her name is Lindsay Blowhands, and she
Oh wow, yeah.
covers Billy Joel. It's like really great. She starts every performance by crashing a car into the audience. I mean, it's a fake audience, obviously. Nobody dies usually. And then
Yeah, no, I gotta tell you, I've seen the act. It's good.
it's a celebration of Long Island, which, I mean, New York, what a hell of a town, but Islip, Massapequa.
I probably shouldn't tell you this, but look, I play in the piano bar just down on the other end of the marina.
Are you a piano man?
I am a piano man, and everybody is always making me play Billy Joel songs constantly, and Lindsay Blowhand comes in and watches the act sometimes.
I'm Joey. What's your name?
I'm Tywin.
Like the Lannister?
Yep, that's who I was named after. The cruelest Lannister. Arguably, maybe not, I don't know. I never got into them. But Lindsay Blowhand likes to do a guest spot in the act. You might be able to find her at her table.
I mean, I could come into the piano bar?
Oh,
Even
yeah,
with all
sure.
Even with all my Mervin's bags?
Sure. In fact, that may help reserve the table. Just like barge in, slap them down on the table, and keep an eye out. We're playing the next set soon. It's all instrumentals. There's no singing, unless a voice from somebody who can also actually sing starts, and I have to lip sync it.
Did you ever think of maybe getting a ghost singer?
I would love that. I mean, I feel like I'm dead anyway when I play these songs, so it would be perfect. But why don't you come by tonight at 9? Word
Cut
is
to
that-
tonight at 9.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody back for more Piano Man songs. Let me tune up the old... Yep, it's as good as it is normally. How you doing over on second piano there, Gary?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, dude. This is great. Nobody knows that I don't know how to play this.
Exactly. Just do this.
So many people here. I don't know if we'll even recognize Lindsay Blowhand with all these people here.
All right. Anybody got requests for Billy Joel songs that we can play? Anybody know any? Otherwise, we're just gonna go to our NSYNC catalog.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah.
What about if I could turn back time?
If I could turn back time from Billy Joel.
I don't know how to fake this one, so I'm gonna leave stage.
Billy Joel
Okay,
cover is
I'm-
so beautiful.
Gonna get ready, and this is just FYI, I am talking to nobody, certainly not one lady in the crowd. This is sometimes where Lindsay Blowhand makes her dramatic appearance as a guest and steals focus, but I can't say that that's going to happen 100%. Now, if I could Turn Back Time by Billy Joel. I'm going to become a background character.
You're looking for Lindsay Blowhand, huh?
I am.
Yes?
Lindsay,
Is that you,
I-
Lindsay?
thought you weren't coming tonight.
Well, sometimes you just can't resist a night out.
Well, please come join me, baby doll. It's good to see you.
Do you have any? Baby Stokes?
Oh yeah, the menthol's got them right here.
Yeah.
They don't mind if you smoke. Oh, it's a very long lighter. Hold on, you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks, honey.
So, how'd the rehearsal go? Tell me all about it. Nothing-
Oh, you know how it went. I've ran into a couple of people. A couple of PAs were in the way, so they got hit. Now they're in the hospital, and everybody's crying about it.
Good
Fucking
for
real.
you, babe. Good for you. You get them claws out. Love it.
Yeah.
Before 4 o'clock. Amazing. Can I help you? Can you? Is there? a
Excuse
reason-
me,
Excuse me, would you like to place your order?
Do you know?
Would you
should know
like
what
drinks?
You should know what I want.
Yeah.
Oh, of course I know what you want, madam. I'm asking this shrimpy man next to you. Excuse me.
a Long Island iced tea, please? Sorry, I'm just
One Long
watching the
Island
show.
iced tea, otherwise known as next day mistake.
Yeah, I'll get a pisco sour. Thanks.
Okay. Peace on you, sour. Coming right up.
I fucking hate that guy, Frank. I don't know why he's still working there. Listen, lady, can we help you? This is Lindsay Blowhands. This is a private table. Is there some reason you're literally on your knees?
Why do you smell like the marina?
I was at the marina earlier, and I'm just Lindsay. I'm sorry, Miss Blowhands. Miss Blowhands.
Just call me Blowhands.
Yeah.
Blowhands. I am such a big fan. Like, I don't want to say your biggest fan because I've been dieting lately, and I know how important that is to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like your most intense fan.
Okay.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I heard you were going to be here tonight, and I've been trying to get the free ticket by buying things at Macy's, but I got confused, and I went to Mervyn's, and I spent $150 there, which gets you a lot of stuff at Mervyn's. And I have this bag full of clothing that I thought you might want for your act, and
Let me see. I usually wouldn't take you up on this offer since you're a complete fucking stranger,
I'm a
but
complete fucking stranger.
for some reason I'll do this. Okay. Boring. Cool scarf.
Hey, what's your name exactly?
My name?
Yes, you.
I'm Joey.
Joey.
What?
I was named after Dawson's Creek.
Oh, I love that goddamn show. It's fantastic.
Everybody does.
Well, listen,
Excusez-moi.
Jesus, you come out of fucking nowhere, don't you? Yeah.
Your Long
yeah.
Island iced tea and your sour piece. You're welcome.
You have
merci.
okay.
What?
Wow.
I'm
Lindsay,
so
can I-
sorry, madame, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I'm not supposed to make eye contact, so I don't always know. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm glad you read the whole thing. I'm glad you read the
I sure
whole
did.
because they don't do that a lot. So I appreciate you, and you're good.
Merci, madame.
Thank you.
Look, I'm going to cut to the chase here. Did you make those pieces of clothing? Joey, did you make those pieces of clothing?
I bought them from Mervyn's.
Oh,
Okay, you got me. I bought them. Mervyn's has been out of business for like at least 6 years at this point, assuming we're in contemporary times.
all right. Well,
this next
I don't
song
like
is
the
a little
dishonesty.
something called Contemporary Times. It's dedicated to that waiter who's still lurking by the table for some reason.
I thought
Breathing on
I
me.
wasn't sure if they needed me. I was eavesdropping. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's my guy with the song. All right.
Fading into the background.
Joey, have you got an active passport?
I do.
All right, Lindsay, I need to talk to you for a second. Baby doll. Okay, we know that the thing is canceled, right? We're going in, and we've got Sao Paulo on Tuesday. I know that Karen just dropped out. We don't have anybody for your costumes. I don't know what it is about this girl, but I've got a feeling. What do you say? Want to take her along?
Okay, I'll trust you. I'll trust you on this one. Yeah.
That's right, kid.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, listen, Joey, you got an active passport?
I do. Does it have to be mine? I have thread and scissors.
Listen, I don't care what it is. There's a private plane to Sao Paulo on Tuesday at 8 a.m. out of Burbank. If you want to come and be her costume designer, you're going to be there.
Burbank, not LAX.
Burbank.
Not John Wayne. Are
That
John
is in Burbank. That's the one.
Burbank
That's
and John
right.
Wayne the same airport?
You know what? I'm going to drink my thing of piss here and go have a baby smoke.
That's okay.
I'm going to
I'll
let
see
you
you
guys
in
catch
Burbank.
up, all right? Okay, fine. Look. I know this seems crazy, but I liked her.
You know, I was really trying my best to hate her, but there's something so endearing about her. I can't
Absolutely.
put my finger
She's
on
charming.
it.
It's like
She's
she's like an American cupcake. I don't know how to put it.
Right. She is like the red pepper jelly of like comfortability, you know?
Absolutely.
Like social comfortability.
Absolutely. Hey, now red pepper jelly, that's not bad. We were thinking about bringing somebody in the act, right? You want a monkey or a bird? We weren't sure on it, right? Red pepper jelly.
Well, I was hoping if we could secure it, I would love to have what are those bonobo? I would love to have a bonobo.
A bonobos? Yeah.
A bonobos.
Yeah, we'll get a bonobos. I can make that happen.
Okay.
Listen,
Because of Joey's taxi ride to Burbank.
Oh my,
So,
this is the fanciest taxi I've ever been inside of.
Where are you headed?
Oh, I'm going to Burbank, to the airport. I think it's
Oh, you gonna travel? Gonna go somewhere nice?
I am. I'm going to St. Paul.
That sounds
There's
fancy.
a Paul in it somewhere. I don't know. It's a private plane. I've never been on a private plane before.
Going to like some wedding or something? What's the big occasion?
You know, I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I mean, I haven't signed an NDA or anything, but I'm sure that Lindsay Blowhands will make me do one of those, or maybe her agent. I can't remember his name.
I'm sorry, did you say Lindsay Blowhand?
Lindsay Blowhands?
What do you know about Lindsay Blowhands?
I know that she's the most talented model, actress, singer, debutante, New Yorker of a generation.
Yeah, that's true. So what does this play have to do with Lindsay Blowhand?
I mean, I don't know. We'll probably just go.
I'm sorry, did you say we?
I mean, I'm going to be the seamstress for her band.
What? You?
Yeah, I've got scissors and everything.
Oh, just because you got scissors, you think you could just be Lindsay Blowhand's seamstress?
I mean, I also have thread.
Okay, I've been driving this city for 6 years for a chance to meet Lindsay Blowhand. You expect me to believe that you, some nobody from nowhere, is gonna be her seamstress all of a sudden? Okay, I've been following her for way too long of my adult life, and you're not her seamstress, all right? I've seen pictures of her seamstress.
Was good enough to make things they thought came from Mervin's. I know it's not the best, but gosh darn it, it gets a job done.
Yeah.
So driver, I'm gonna push this button, put up this piece of plastic?
Yeah. Okay.
Is it plastic?
Sure. Go
in
ahead.
between us?
Yeah. We'll see how long you stay your seamstress.
Still going up.
I got a fair. No, it's still blocked. She's having some type of inner monologue back there. I don't know.
Alas, it was so inner that nobody could hear the monologue. She reflected, if we could have heard her, it would have been a highly dramatic story, replete with self-doubt, self-confidence, dreams, aspirations, and many other things of the like. And at last, they arrived at the airport, and she had to make her fateful decision whether or not to get on that plane.
Look, I'm still gonna need your ticket if you're gonna come through. You know.
I know. I've never been to John Wayne before, and it's got to admit the airport carpets are usually terrifying, but this one's just so sinister, and this could change my life, mister, and I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? Here's my ticket.
Okay, fine, absolutely. ID, thank you. Come on, you've been there for 5 minutes. ID something, please.
I've got a picture of it on my phone. Does that work?
Yeah, that'll work. So what are you doing in Sao Paulo, anyways? What's the plan?
I signed an NDA.
Oh, okay, all right. It's a celebrity in my TSA line. There's a celebrity in my TSA line. That's fantastic. Hey, you enjoy. Why don't you go through you go through the old ladies line right over there? You don't have to do the thing.
The special entrance?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you just want to go back, you can walk through. Don't do the thing where they put their hands up. They don't tell you this, but they can see your nipples in the thing. So just go through and enjoy your celebrity time. Right? Fantastic.
What if I want them to see my nipples?
Well then you just want to go through the regular line right over there. On the right.
Is it shorter? The other line?
We had a 5-minute conversation before.
Excuse me, I've been waiting for 10 minutes behind
I'm
you.
so sorry, ma'am.
I
There'll be
understand.
plenty of times for nipples in Sao Paulo. I'm going through the old lady line.
That's the enthusiasm. Have a great time.
What a cunt.
You want to maybe like
Sao Paulo?
yeah, so there's
Alas, we could not hear the poor cab driver lamenting.
There's a man
that he
outside
could
of
not.
the glass doors. We can't hear him, but he's shouting a lot. This is a security threat, I assume.
Perhaps if we cut to the cab driver, we might find another key bit of information.
What a strange inner monologue.
I used to be in NSYNC. Now I'm driving cabs. And I can't even meet Lindsay Lohan.
Tell me about it. I'm actually Billy Joel. And I'm stuck with you as my cab driver.
Yeah. You're fine if we don't actually go anywhere. We just drink this fifth of Jack.
That's all I want.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard being a musician nowadays, I tell you, right? You know? Right, boys?
Tom Petty?
No, the name's Jason Alexander, but I do have some music on SoundCloud.
This is my roadie, by the way.
Oh.
The pianist.
Right.
Hey. All right, I can tell this wasn't a conversation for me. Sorry, boys. So I'll leave you alone.
All right. I met this random girl. She was in my cab today. She's flying to Sao Paulo. She tells me she's going to be a seamstress for Lindsay Lohan.
What? Wait, are you telling me she's going to be on the plane?
Yeah, to Sao Paulo.
Oh, no, I sabotaged that plane.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I do. That's how I've retained a career for so long, is I sabotage the planes of my musical enemies. But I try not to harm the innocent.
I mean, can you get in? Can you fix it? Or
If we
are
can
you just
get
going to
there
have
in
to hope
time.
that somebody else can fix it?
Boy, how fast can you drive this taxi? Because I can probably drive it faster. Especially if I'm drunk.
Well, here you go. And here's the key.
Great. I gotta drink this as fast as I can.
I'm gonna get out of the car for this, though.
Good. Feel
All right,
free to
have
narrate something.
Crashing through the gates of the airports in Burbank. He drove as fast as the wind would take him. Faster than any car had ever driven in LA because of the traffic. The plane was taking off and he only had so much runway to go. Would he make it? He wouldn't be able to take the car.
I'm gonna have to jump onto the underside of the plane.
Barely grasping on, the wheels start to lift up and take him inside.
Anybody else notice that this plane is kind of bumpy kind of flight thing going on here?
I mean,
Hey, everybody. Hey, it's me, piano star Billy Joel.
I thought you were Tyrion Lannister.
No, it's just a cover.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you just crash into the plane?
There's no time to talk about my felony now. I've got to save everyone's lives.
On the ground?
I'm gonna have to tell the captain about. Okay.
Billy, I gotta ask you a question.
Quick.
You're not here because of that sloppy sabotage job that was done in the back of the plane, are you?
Oh. I might be here because of the really excellent sabotage job.
The one that looked like a middle-aged man drunkenly tried to bust open a latch and leave some sort of improvised device. It's a Game Boy.
That does sound about right.
Yeah, I blew it with both my hands. It was the easiest thing I've ever done.
So everybody here is fine?
Yeah, we should probably talk about the fact that you were trying to murder us. I mean, that is a fair sort of issue.
No, you know what, boys? I think everything's
Excuse
forgiven.
me.
What? No.
I'm Captain Roberts. What is going on?
Why are you here? Go back to the cockpit.
I was told by the the flight attendant that there was someone who crashed at who is this guy?
I don't know.
Oh
All
my
I
God.
heard was a
It was
Beastie
at
Boys
this
reference,
moment-
and I don't think I want to be here anymore.
It was at this moment that the rest of the world faded away, and Joey had to wonder if the life of fame in Hollywood was the life that she wanted.
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? What is this place?
Always. It is always. It is always.
It's smells like an inner monologue. Also kind of like
Floral.
an airplane lavatory.
Chrysanthemum.
Floral.
Jasmine.
I feel like all of a sudden I know what I need to do. It's time for me to walk out that door and just say goodbye. Bye-bye. To my dreams. Maybe these aren't my dreams. Maybe I have different dreams. Maybe I could dream a dream. I mean, Broadway is much more forgiving of women of my complexion and stature and musical ability. I mean, I know it can't be auto-tuned, but God damn it, I have a very wide range. Maybe someday they'll film musicals and put them in movie theaters for everyone to see so that they can think they're cultured. I mean, if affording $300 tickets to a Broadway show isn't culture, I don't know what is. All right. The airplane was a castle on a cloud, but now my heart is in sync with my future. I'm moving out. Moving out of this airport restroom and back into the main body of the plane. There out in the darkness, there's a fugitive running. Oh my God, what happened to Billy Joel?
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Sir, remain calm. Remain calm. Oh my God.
Can we be rational about this? This was going to happen eventually. Right? Look.
Did look like he ate a lot of cheeseburgers.
Right. Look, if an international sensation is going to die in front of you, there's no better place to do it than 1,000 miles out to sea. Why don't we just dump his body? Forget this ever happened. Let's go, baby. We're going to have a fun time. He did try to kill us. Does everybody not remember the fact that he tried to kill us? What was it, 15 minutes ago? Whenever we were in Burbank?
You know, things happen in Burbank. I want the rest of the world to see. It's like on Sunset Boulevard, which goes all the way to Burbank. Most people don't know that, but it's true. It's like how Highway 1 ends and then starts up again. It becomes Mission Street for a little while in this town up north called Santa Cruz.
Joel.
I think that I belong on Sunset Boulevard and not in this plane with you.
Wake up, Joey. Wake up. Wake up, Joey.
Wake up, Joey.
Joey. Wake up.
Joey.
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up,
Joey, wake up. Joey.
We cut to the bottom of the pier. Joey's brain is hooked up to a computer.
Why, Joey?
You've
been dreaming this whole time.
You
Doing
failed.
Your computer brain.
Oh my God, is he awake?
So you think you could just come on tour with me easy peasy like that without us running some sort of...
What's happening to my brain? I'm sure
You
it's
failed. You failed.
You sure did.
I thought this would be a Wizard of Oz reference, but it wasn't.
Jack, please.
It's just hell.
I left my heart in San Francisco.
The end.
Please.
Brazil.
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 We never even got to Brazil.
Nope. Sao Paulo. All right, everybody. That's
See, it was Brazil the
the
whole
show.
time.
All righty.
Wow,
Thanks.
that reminds me of an acid trip I had once. Anyway.
Me too.
Yeah. All right. That was the show for tonight. Thanks to our guest performer, Andy Malcolm.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank everyone for tuning in.
Remember
And,
to share this with friends
yeah.
so they can be a part of it next time.
Exactly. Share the link, like and subscribe on Facebook, and we'll be here next Sunday. Next Sunday.
Bring that
Boy,
back.
What?
my brain.
We'll be here
Is
next
broke.
Thursday. Same bat time, same bat place.
There we
That day,
go.
Thursday.
I'm really dating
Thursday
myself
is
with that
bat day.
reference, aren't I?
Oh boy.
Really dating
I don't
myself.
know what
That's okay. That
Well,
way.
we had a fun time down here.
Down here
We
in
sure
improv land.
did.
Yeah.
Here in this box.
Goodbye.